Hello and welcome. Have you ever looked at the years ahead and felt a sense of, well, a little bit of dread? We're often told that aging is a process of slowing down, of things fading away. The world paints a picture of our golden years as a quiet, gently sunset. But I want to ask you a question today. What if it's not a sunset? What if it's a sunrise? What if aging isn't about winding down, but about taking flight? Imagine, for a moment, the mighty Garuda, from ancient Tellus, a magnificent, powerful being, a symbol of strength, freedom, and renewed life. Garuda isn't defined by earthly limits. He soars above them. This is the vision I want to share with you today, a vision of our later years, not as a closing chapter, but as the moment our own wings unfurl, ready to carry us on a new and incredible journey. This isn't just a pretty metaphor. It's a mindset shift. It's about reclaiming our narrative. Society might hand us a script that says, slow down, take it easy, your best days are behind you. But we have the power to rewrite that script. We can choose to see this time as an opportunity to break free from the constraints and expectations that might have held us back before. Just as Garuda breaks his bonds, we too can reclaim our health, rediscover our purpose, and find a profound sense of joy that we may have never experienced before. So, where does this grand journey of flight begin? It begins in the most intimate and sacred place we know, our own bodies. For years, we moved without thinking. We walked, we ran, we reached, we bent it. It was all just part of life. But now, movement becomes something more. It becomes a conscious act, a celebration, a ritual of self-care and renewal. Think about it. That gentle stretch you do in the morning, that's not just about easing a stiff muscle. That's you telling your body, I am here. I am present. I am caring for you. It's a feather, carefully being added to your wings of resilience. And what about a simple walk? It's no longer just about getting from point A to point B. A mindful walk, where you pay attention to the feeling of your feet on the ground, the rhythm of your breath, the gentle breeze on your skin. That becomes a moving meditation. Each step is a quiet affirmation of your strength and your ability to carry yourself forward, not just physically, but in life. Then there's our breath, the most fundamental rhythm of life. And yet, we so often ignore it. Learning to breathe deeply, to use our breath to calm our minds and energize our bodies, is one of the most powerful tools we have. This isn't just about inhaling and exhaling. This is about connecting with our life force. Each deep, intentional breath is like the wind beneath our wings, lifting us, sustaining us. These aren't just exercises. They are acts of devotion to ourselves. They are the building blocks of our flight. By embracing gentle movement, mindful practices, and the power of our breath, we are not just maintaining our physical health. We are actively weaving the fabric of our wings, preparing to soar into the most vibrant and liberated phase of our lives. This journey isn't about fighting against age. It's about embracing it with the wisdom and grace of a creature ready to fly. Let's dive a little deeper into this. What does it really mean to build these wings? Beyond the physical, it's about nourishing the spirit. For many, retirement or a change in family dynamics can leave a void. The roles that once defined us, professional, caregiver, may have shifted. This is not a loss. It's an opening. It is an invitation to ask ourselves a question we may have not had time for in decades. Who am I, beyond my roles? What truly sets my soul on fire? This is the second part of our Garuda journey, finding our purpose. Garuda flies with a clear mission. He knows his direction. For us, this mission might not be some grand, epic quest. It might be something beautifully simple. It could be mentoring a young person, sharing the wisdom you've gathered over a lifetime. It could be finally picking up that paintbrush, that guitar, or that gardening trowel that's been gathering dust for years. Purpose is the compass for our flight. It gives us a reason to get up in the morning with energy and anticipation. I know a gentleman in his late 70s who, after retiring from a career in accounting, decided to learn how to code. He now builds simple websites for local charities. He told me, I've never felt more useful in my entire life. He's not just coding. He's connecting, contributing, and learning. His mind is sharp, and his spirit is soaring. Another woman I met found her purpose in her local community garden. She didn't just grow vegetables. She grew friendships. The garden became her sanctuary and her social club, sharing her harvest with neighbors. Teaching children how to plant seeds, these small acts gave her days a rich texture and meaning that she had and realized was missing. Your purpose is unique to you. It's not about what you should do, but what you love to do. What makes you lose track of time? What conversations leave you feeling energized and inspired? Follow that feeling. That's the wind current that will lift your wings. It's about shifting from a life of obligation to a life of intention. Every new skill learned, every connection made, every act of creativity or service, that's another powerful updraft, pushing you higher. And this brings us to the third, and perhaps most beautiful, element of our flight. Joy, not just fleeting happiness, but a deep, resonant joy that comes from living an authentic and connected life. Garuda soars through the open sky, a picture of pure, unadulterated freedom. We can find that same feeling right here on Earth. Joy is found in the small moments, the warmth of the sun on your face during that mindful walk, the taste of a meal cooked with fresh ingredients from your garden, the sound of a grandchild's laughter, the profound satisfaction of finishing a book or a project you're passionate about. We spent so many years rushing, chasing the next big thing, that we often miss the magic in the mundane. Now is our chance to savor it. Joy is also found in connection. As we age, it can be easy to become isolated, but building and nurturing our flock is crucial for our flight. This is a time to reconnect with old friends and to be open to making new ones. Join a club, take a class, volunteer, find your people, the ones who lift you up, who see your wings even when you can't, and who are happy to fly alongside you. Remember, loneliness can be the heaviest weight, grounding us when we are meant to soar. Connection is the antidote. Sharing stories, laughter, and even vulnerabilities with others creates a powerful sense of belonging. It reminds us that we are not on this journey alone. So let's recap our flight plan. First, we tend to our bodies, our sacred vessels, with mindful movement and breath. These are the feathers of our wings. Second, we seek our purpose, our unique mission that gives our flight direction and meaning. This is the compass that guides us. And third, we cultivate joy and connection, the very air that sustains us and makes the journey worthwhile. This isn't a fantasy. This is a choice to see the years ahead not as a decline, but as an ascent, a choice to embrace the wisdom, freedom, and potential of this incredible stage of life. To be a Garuda, soaring with strength, purpose, and joy. Imagine starting your day with fruits that glow like a brilliant sunrise, juicy ruby-red pomegranates and sweet bananas. These aren't just foods, they are bursts of energy, packed with the vitamins and antioxidants needed to keep your wings strong. Then think of grains that ground you like the solid earth beneath your feet. Wholesome brown rice, hearty oats, and ancient millets provide the steady, sustained power you need for your daily adventures. They are the foundation upon which you build your strength. And what about water? It's not just for quenching thirst. It's the river of life that flows through you, cleansing, purifying, and carrying wisdom to every cell. Drinking plenty of water is like allowing a clear mountain stream to wash away impurities, leaving you feeling refreshed and revitalized. Eating well is an act of self-love, a daily ritual of honoring the magnificent vessel that carries your spirit. It's about choosing foods that make you feel alive, that make your body sing with joy and gratitude. But true vitality isn't just about the body. The mind, like Garuda's keen eyes, must also remain sharp, clear, and focused. Mental health is a crucial pillar of our well-being, especially as we navigate the rich tapestry of our later years. It's about keeping our inner world as vibrant as our outer one. How do we achieve this? Through practices that nourish the mind and soul. Consider the simple act of meditation. It's not about emptying your mind, but rather about observing it with gentle curiosity. Just a few minutes each day, sitting in stillness, focusing on your breath, can help you soar above the clouds of anxiety and the fog of isolation. It's like finding a calm, quiet perch high above the noise of the world, where you can reconnect with your inner clarity and peace. Storytelling is another powerful tool. Each of us holds a library of incredible stories within us, tallies of triumph, lessons learned, and moments of pure joy. Sharing these stories, whether with family, friends, or even just in a journal, keeps the mind agile and the spirit connected. It reminds us of our own resilience and the rich journey we've traveled. It's a way of honoring our past while inspiring the future. And never, ever stop learning. Lifelong learning is the key to keeping your mind as expansive as the sky. Pick up a new hobby, learn a new language, read a book on a subject you've always been curious about, or even take an online course. Each new piece of knowledge is like adding a new feather to your wings, making you stronger, wiser, and more capable of navigating the winds of change. These practices help us maintain a sharp mind and a joyful heart, allowing us to see the world with the same wonder and curiosity we had in our youth. Now, let's talk about the physical body, the vessel that carries us on this magnificent journey. Just as Garuda stretches its mighty wings, we too must embrace movement. Physical activity in our golden years isn't about running marathons or lifting heavy weights, unless you want to, of course. It's about gentle, consistent movement that honors your body's wisdom. Think of practices like Tai Chi or gentle yoga. These ancient arts combine slow, deliberate movements with deep breathing, creating a beautiful dance of strength and flexibility. They help improve balance, reduce stiffness, and calm the mind all at once. Imagine yourself moving with the grace of a flowing river. Each movement, a prayer of gratitude for the body that has served you so well. Walking is another simple yet profound way to stay active. A daily walk, especially in nature, is not just exercise. It's a moving meditation. Feel the earth beneath your feet, listen to the rustling leaves, and breathe in the fresh air. It's a chance to connect with the world around you and within you. Regular movement keeps the joints lubricated, the muscles strong, and the heart healthy. It's the physical expression of our desire to keep soaring, to keep exploring, and to keep living life to the fullest. But what happens when our wings feel heavy? There will be days when the winds of challenge blow strong, when grief, loneliness, or physical discomfort try to ground us. This is where the power of community, our flock, becomes our greatest strength. Garuda, for all its power, did not fly alone. In the great epics, it was always in service to a greater purpose, connected to others. We are social creatures. We thrive on connection, on shared laughter, and on the comfort of a listening ear. Reaching out to family, reconnecting with old friends, or joining a local senior center or club can be a lifeline. These connections are the updrafts that lift us when we feel we can no longer fly on our own. Sharing our experiences, both the joys and the sorrows, reminds us that we are not alone on this journey. Volunteering is another powerful way to build community and find purpose. Offering your time and wisdom to a cause you care about not only helps others, but also fills you with a profound sense of fulfillment. It's a reminder that you still have so much to give, that your experience is valuable, and that you are an integral part of the fabric of society. Remember, a single bird can fly, but a flock can travel thousands of miles together, supporting and encouraging one another along the way. Your flock is your strength. Finally, let us embrace the wisdom that comes with age. In our youth, we chase ambition and speed, but in our golden years, we have the opportunity to cultivate something far more precious. Wisdom. Wisdom is the ability to see the bigger picture, to find beauty in simplicity, and to live with a heart full of gratitude. It's about letting go of what no longer serves you, old grudges, past regrets, and the need for external validation. It's about forgiving yourself and others, and embracing the present moment with open arms. Every wrinkle on your face is a map of a life lived. Every gray hair, a silver thread of experience. Wear them with pride. They are symbols of your journey, testaments to your resilience. Like Garuda, who could see things from a great height, you now have a perspective that is invaluable. You have the wisdom to guide younger generations, to offer comfort, and to share the timeless truths you have learned. Embrace your role as an elder, a keeper of stories, and a beacon of light. Your presence is a gift to the world. Let's be clear about one thing. Garuda's wings are not built in a day. They are forged through patience and persistence, through the gradual accumulation of strength, feathered by feather. As seniors, we must honor our own pace. Life has taught us that the most profound transformations are rarely instantaneous. Healing, whether physical, emotional, or spiritual, is not a race to be won. It is a sacred unfolding, a gentle process that deserves our respect and patience. Think about it. We often get caught up in the modern world's obsession with speed and immediate results. But our bodies and souls operate on a different timeline, one that is aligned with nature's rhythms. Just as a mighty oak tree takes decades to reach its full height, our own journey of growth in these later years requires time. There will be days of great energy and days that call for quiet rest. Both are equally important. Both are part of the process. So, how do we honor this pace? We do it by celebrating the small victories. These are the moments that, when woven together, create a tapestry of a rich and fulfilling life. A short walk in the garden, feeling the sun on your skin and hearing the birds sing, that's a victory. A shared laugh with a friend or a grandchild. A moment of pure, unadulterated joy, that's a victory. A night of deep, restful sleep that recharges your body and mind, that, too, is a profound victory. Each of these small triumphs is like adding a new, strong feather to your wings. They might seem insignificant on their own, but collectively, they build a momentum that allows you to soar. Don't dismiss them. Acknowledge them. Savor them. Let them remind you that you are making progress, that you are actively participating in your own well-being. This practice of gratitude and acknowledgement is a powerful tool for shifting your mindset from one of limitation to one of abundance and possibility. Now, let's talk about the physical body. It's an undeniable truth that our bodies change as we age. We might not be as fast as we once were, and aches and pains can become more frequent companions. It's easy to look at these changes and feel a sense of loss. But here's a crucial perspective shift. While the body may change, the spirit remains vast and untethered. Your essence, your consciousness, the core of who you are, that is timeless. Think of your body as the vessel, the cherished vehicle that has carried you through a lifetime of experiences. And your spirit, that is the pilot, the eternal. The vessel may show signs of a long and storied journey, but the pilot's wisdom and vision have only grown sharper, more expansive. Within you carry stories that span generations. You are a living library of history, a walking testament to the resilience of the human spirit. You've witnessed incredible changes in the world, navigated personal triumphs and tribulations, and gathered a wealth of knowledge that cannot be found in any book. These stories, these experiences, these lessons learned, they are the feathers of your wisdom. Each one is a unique and precious gift to the world. And this brings us to a vital aspect of keeping your wings strong. Sharing your wisdom. Your stories are not meant to be kept locked away. They are meant to be shared, to illuminate the path for those who come after you. Sharing them, whether through writing your memoirs, speaking to younger generations, or mentoring someone in your community, is a profound act of vitality. It is a way to keep flying, even when the body needs to rest. When you share your story, you are doing more than just recounting the past. You are breathing life into it. You are reaffirming your own value and purpose. You are connecting with others on a deep, human level, reminding them and yourself that every life has meaning. This act of giving is also an act of receiving. It fills you with a sense of purpose and connection that is incredibly energizing. It keeps your mind sharp, your heart open, and your spirit soaring. Don't ever think that your voice doesn't matter or that your experiences are not relevant. They are more relevant now than ever. In a world that often feels disconnected and chaotic, your wisdom offers an anchor of stability and perspective. You have the power to inspire, to teach, and to comfort. This is your legacy in action. Consider starting a journal, joining a storytelling group, or simply making a point to share a memory with a family member each day. You'll be amazed at how this simple practice can reignite your inner fire. It's a way of honoring your past while actively shaping your present and contributing to the future. In the quiet hours of reflection, many elders find themselves asking, is it too late? Is it too late to start something new? To feel strong again? To truly live instead of just exist? But the ancient wisdom of Garuda teaches us a profound lesson. Time is not a cage that holds us captive. It is a current, a flowing river that carries us forward. Whether you are 60 or 70 or even 90, the present moment holds the power to lift you. Renewal is not a privilege reserved only for the young. It belongs to every soul that is willing to embrace it. Let your breath be your first flight. It sounds simple, doesn't it? But within this simple act lies an incredible power. Take a moment, right now. Inhale deeply and feel the strength, the life force, filling your lungs. Now, exhale slowly and let go of the fear, the doubt, the weight of the years. With each conscious breath, you are reconnecting to the fundamental rhythm of life itself. Simple practices, like mindful breathing or a few gentle yoga stretches, can awaken your body's memory of movement and your soul's memory of freedom. Let's explore this idea of awakening together. Think of your body not as a fragile vessel, but as a wise and resilient friend that has carried you through decades of life. It remembers how to move, how to stretch, how to feel alive. We can start with something incredibly gentle. Seated in a chair, simply lift your arms out to the sides, as if you are preparing to fly. Feel the stretch across your chest and shoulders. This isn't about pushing to a limit. It's about reintroducing the concept of expansion and openness to your body. Imagine you are Garuda, unfolding your magnificent wings for the first time in a long while. Feel the quiet power in that simple gesture. Now, let's talk about the mind, the pilot of our magnificent vessel. The stories we tell ourselves have immense power. For years, society might have told you that aging means slowing down, fading away. But what if you started telling yourself a different story? A story of wisdom, of resilience, of a spirit that grows more luminous with time. Your memories, your experiences, these are not burdens. They are the feathers of your wings, each one a testament to a life lived, a lesson learned. Start a journal, not to list complaints, but to actively hunt for moments of joy, gratitude, and strength each day. It could be the warmth of the sun, the taste of your morning coffee, a kind word from a neighbor. By focusing on these positive feathers, you begin to reshape your perception of yourself and your life. You are not declining, you are deepening. Nourishment is another key to unlocking this vitality. And I'm not just talking about food. Of course, eating vibrant, wholesome foods fuels the body. But what are you feeding your spirit? Are you consuming a diet of sensationalized news and fear-mongering? Or are you nourishing your mind with uplifting music, inspiring stories, and beautiful art? Are you feeding your soul with meaningful connections? Reach out to a friend, spend time with your grandchildren, or join a community group. Connection is the nutrient that helps our spirits soar. Sharing your stories and listening to others creates a powerful updraft of shared energy that can lift everyone higher. Let's put this into practice with another simple exercise. Think of a challenge you overcame in your past. It could be from 50 years ago or from last week. Close your eyes and remember the feeling of strength and accomplishment you felt then. That strength didn't disappear. It is still within you, a part of your very fabric. That is the spirit of Garuda. It's the resilience that is etched into your soul. Whenever you feel doubt creeping in, recall that victory. Let it be a reminder that you have an inner reservoir of power that you can draw from at any time. You have faced storms before and you have soared above them. The journey of reclaiming vitality is also about play. When was the last time you truly played? As children, play was our natural state. It was how we learned, explored, and expressed joy. Adulthood often buries that playful spirit under layers of responsibility. It's time to dig it up. This doesn't mean you need to run around a playground. Play can be trying a new recipe, learning a few words in a new language, painting with watercolors, even if you think you're not an artist, or simply putting on your favorite old song and dancing in your living room. Play is about engaging in an activity for the pure joy of it, with no goal or expectation. It is a direct flight to the heart of what it means to be alive. So, let's bring it all together. The path to reclaiming your vitality, to spreading your wings like Garuda, isn't a complex, grueling marathon. It's a series of small, gentle, and loving steps. It begins with your breath, a conscious choice to inhale strength and exhale fear. It continues with gentle movement, reawakening your body's wisdom. It is nurtured by the stories you tell yourself, the positive thoughts you choose to focus on. It is fueled by nourishing your body, mind, and soul with goodness and connection, and it is sparked by the pure, unadulterated joy of play. This connection to the sacred doesn't have to be found within the walls of a grand temple, unless that is where your heart leads you. It can be discovered in the quiet hum of a forest, the rhythmic crash of ocean waves, or the gentle warmth of the morning sun on your face. It's in the silent moments of reflection, with a cup of tea, as you watch the world awaken. It's in the words of a prayer, a mantra, or a simple expression of gratitude for the gift of another day. Think of your spiritual practice as tuning an instrument. Life, with its constant demands and distractions, can often leave us feeling out of tune, disconnected from our inner rhythm. But by intentionally setting aside time for spiritual nourishment, we retune ourselves. We reconnect with that sacred pulse of life that beats within us and all around us. This could be through meditation, where you simply observe your breath, letting thoughts come and go like clouds in the sky. It could be through journaling, pouring your feelings, hopes, and worries onto a page, creating a conversation with your deepest self. For some, spirituality is found in service, volunteering time to a cause you believe in, helping a neighbor, or simply offering a kind word to a stranger. In these acts of giving, we often receive so much more in return. We see our own struggles in a new light and realize our profound connection to the larger human family. This sense of belonging is a powerful antidote to the loneliness that can sometimes creep in during later years. Now, let's be realistic. This journey is not always a smooth flight. Challenges will inevitably arise. The body may present new aches and limitations. We may face the pain of loss, saying goodbye to loved ones or to the versions of ourselves we once were. Doubts can surface, whispering fears about the future or regrets about the past. These are the storms that every Garuda must face. But here's the crucial truth. These storms are not meant to break us. They are meant to make us stronger. Just as a mighty bird uses the resistance of the wind to gain altitude, we can use life's challenges to lift ourselves higher. Each ache can become a reminder to be kinder to our bodies, to appreciate the miracle of movement. Each loss, while deeply painful, can open our hearts to a deeper understanding of love and the preciousness of time. Each doubt can be an invitation to look within, to question old beliefs, and to discover a more resilient, more authentic version of ourselves. The key to navigating these storms is courage. The courage to feel the pain without letting it consume you. The courage to ask for help when you need it, whether from family, friends, or a professional counselor. There is immense strength in vulnerability. Reaching out for support isn't a sign of weakness. It's a testament to your will to keep flying. And perhaps, most importantly, we need self-compassion. We must learn to speak to ourselves with the same kindness and understanding we would offer a dear friend. When you stumble, when you feel you haven't done enough, or when you're overwhelmed by a challenge, wrap yourself in grace. Remind yourself that you are doing the best you can with what you have. This inner gentleness is the soft down that insulates your wings, protecting you from the harshest gales. Every day presents a new sky. Some days will be clear and sunny, perfect for soaring. Others will be cloudy and turbulent, requiring more effort and resilience. The goal isn't to avoid the storms, but to learn how to fly through them. With each gust of wind you overcome, your wings grow stronger, your resolve deepens, and your wisdom shines brighter. You are the Garuda of your own life story. You possess an inner strength, a spiritual core that can carry you through any turbulence. Embrace your role as a bridge of wisdom. Nurture your connection to the sacred in whatever form it takes. And when challenges arise, face them with courage, support, and unwavering self-compassion. Every trial is just another gust of wind, lifting you closer to the heavens. Imagine Garuda soaring high. What keeps him aloft? It's not just the strength of his wings, but the purpose that guides his flight. After retirement, or perhaps after the loss of a loved one, it's easy to feel like a ship without a rudder, adrift on an endless sea. The familiar routines and responsibilities that once defined our days are gone, and in their place, a quiet void can grow. Many seniors feel this sense of being adrift, a feeling that their most significant contributions are behind them. But I want to challenge that idea. Within each and every one of us, within every elder, lies a legacy. It's not something grand or monumental that you have to build from scratch. It's already there, woven into the fabric of your life. It's the story of your first job, the lessons you learned from your parents, the secret ingredient in your favorite recipe, the lullaby you sang to your children. It's the skill you mastered over decades, whether it's gardening, knitting, fixing a leaky faucet, or balancing a budget. It's the kindness you showed a stranger, the advice you gave a friend, the comfort you offered in a time of sorrow. This is your legacy, a treasure chest of wisdom, an experience waiting to be shared. And the most beautiful part, sharing it is what reignites the flame of meaning. Think about volunteering. It doesn't have to be a massive commitment. It could be reading to children at the local library, helping out in an animal shelter, or attending to a community garden. When you give your time and your skills, you're not just helping others. You're reminding yourself of your own value and capability. You become part of something larger than yourself, and that feeling is incredibly powerful. Or consider mentoring. You have navigated the complex map of life for decades. Young people today are facing their own challenges, and your perspective is invaluable. You can guide a young entrepreneur, offer wisdom to a new parent, or simply be a listening ear for a teenager trying to find their way. In their eyes, you are not old. You are a source of knowledge and stability. Your story becomes a beacon for their journey. And then there's creative expression. Maybe you always wanted to paint, but never had the time. Maybe there's a novel inside you, or a collection of poems. Maybe you want to learn to play the guitar or join a choir. Creativity isn't about producing a masterpiece. It's about the process of creation itself. It's about giving form to your thoughts and feelings, about playing, experimenting, and surprising yourself. Picking up a paintbrush or a pen is a profound declaration that you still have something to say, something to add to the beauty of the world. Purpose is the wind beneath Garuda's wings, and it can be found in these simple, yet profound, acts of sharing and creating. Now, let's look up at the sky. A magnificent bird like Garuda doesn't fly in a vacuum. He soars through the vast, open sky, supported and held by the world around him. For us, that sky is community. No elder should have to make this journey alone. Loneliness can be one of the heaviest burdens of aging, casting a shadow over even the brightest days. But connection is the light that breaks through. Connection is the shared horizon we fly towards. It's found in the easy laughter with family around the dinner table, the comfortable silence with a lifelong friend, the animated conversations in a book club or a weekly coffee group. It's about having someone who knows your story, who gets your jokes, who you can call when you're feeling down. These relationships are our safety net, our support system, our reason to get up in the morning. We often think of community as something we have to go out and find, but sometimes it's about nurturing the connections we already have. Make that phone call, send that text message, plan that visit. Small gestures of connection can have a huge impact, both for you and for the person you reach out to. And let's expand our definition of community. It can be found in a senior center, a walking group, a local church or a temple, or even an online forum for people who share your hobbies. These are places where you can meet new people, share experiences, and learn from one another. In these groups, you're not just an individual. You are part of a collective, a tribe, through shared laughter, deep listening, and simple acts of love and support. We build a world where aging is not something to be feared, but something to be celebrated. When we feel connected, we feel seen. We feel valued. We are reminded that we are part of a tapestry that is richer and more beautiful because of our presence. The joy of one becomes the joy of all, and the burden of one is lightened when shared by many. This is the sky in which Garuda flies, a sky filled with love, acceptance, and shared humanity. So, let's bring it all together. We have the strength of our bodies and minds, fueled by movement, nourishment, and curiosity. We have the purpose that gives our lives direction, found in sharing our legacy through volunteering, mentoring, and creativity. And we have the community that supports and uplifts us, the sky of connection, family, and friendship. This is the flight of Garuda in the golden years. It's not about denying the challenges of aging. It's about embracing the opportunities. It's about reclaiming your vitality, your purpose, and your joy. It's about understanding that your final chapters can be the most meaningful and beautiful of all. You are the author of this story. You hold the pen.